Hello everyone. It is 2:40 a.m. in the morning. Been grinding a Fortnite. It's on over there. Um, and I just wanted to review Violent Night. I don't know. I feel like anytime there's two big movies a month, I gotta do at least those. I did Black Panther at the mid-November, so I gotta review Violent Night. And the other big movie I feel like coming out this month is Avatar, and I will for sure review those two. And then I'm gonna do a bundle reviews of, well, shit, what have I seen? The Menu, I gotta do that. Glass Onion, The Menu, Banshees of Inisherin, The Fablemans, Strange World. I'll just do a big stack, like review of all those. But right now I want to do Violent Night. Now I saw Violent Night 2 times in a row. That's 2 times in a row on Friday night. This past Friday night. It is Monday. I guess technically right now it feels like a Sunday, but it's technically Monday because it's 2 a.m. But I saw Violent Night twice on Friday, and it was quite enjoyable. Quite enjoyable, I would say. It's just a lot of goddamn fun. And if the trailer looked appealing to you, then it's probably going to entertain you because literally the trailer sets up everything you need to know. It's Christmas time, there's this family, the family has dickhead, relatives, but our main three are all likable, and there's a cute little girl, Trudy, who just wants to have a great Christmas, and she wants her parents to get back together again. Oh, but guess what? They are also a rich family, or come from rich relatives, and the grandma has $300 million in her personal vault in the basement of the house, and John Leguizamo, I always forget how to say his name, he was also in The Menu, ironically, is going to rob the house for $300 million, and he has a bunch of henchmen and a extraction team. He has a ton of people that are just going to come in here and fuck shit up for that $300 million. But guess what? Santa shows up and he just feels he cannot leave Trudy alone. She's a true believer and one of the rare people and kids who isn't just about greed and wanting cash and video games for Christmas. And she's on the nice list. So he truly does something for her because of her belief in Santa. And he's going to kick ass and save the day. Now, this does come from 87 North Productions, which, if you don't know, is the people who, well, David Leitch at least, ran John Wick 1. He was a co-director of the first John Wick. And he ended up separating to do his own company, 87 North Productions, which is basically a bunch of stuntmen and like high crew people who know the action industry and know how to choreograph fight scenes, pretty much. And we've had Bullet Train this year, Day Shift on Netflix, and then we've also had films like Nobody, and I believe Atomic Blonde was also one because David Leitch did it. And this is, of course, the Santa Claus one. And this does feel weirdly like a combination of Day Shift and Nobody, and if you combine the two and made it Christmas themed, it would feel like this movie, as a lot of people are calling it Die Hard meets Home Alone. Fair comparison. It's more Die Hard than it is Home Alone. There's Home Alone ideas and scenes and references to it, but I would not say it's like Home Alone, more so of it is Die Hard. And it is violent, and every time there's a violent scene, the next scene is followed up and you're like, oh, such a cute scene. And it's so fucking weird, but the balance does work enough. It is very predictable, and the family can be mostly unlikable besides our main characters. The villain is pretty simple, even though I like John Leguizamo's performance. I do think it is a very simple performance. You're really here for David Harbour's performance as Santa Claus and little girl Trudy's performance, and their interactions together are what make the movie, and without them, I feel this movie would have just been bland other than the action. So it's good that we get to focus on them for at least 30 minutes of interaction that they have throughout the movie. Whether that's over the walkie-talkie or in person, because most of the time it's on walkie-talkie. But, damn, it's just so dumb and so entertaining. And I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it this holiday season. It made $13.5 million, which is pretty good. I don't think the budget for this one's super high. I cannot imagine it being above, say, like $30 million. And I think worldwide it's at 22, so it seems like it's going to at least beat its budget and, make a little bit of profit. Let's hope it does so. I would like a sequel or even a prequel, because I won't touch on what they do with the backstory of Santa Claus here, but it is different than we have personally ever seen before. Definitely personally different than I have ever seen before. And if this movie has interested you, I do think you should go out and see it. It's funny, it's got that Christmas spirit, it's got the Christmas music, it's got a bunch of cute scenes between Santa Claus and Trudy, and it's got some violent ass shit. So if you can't handle gore and violence, maybe don't see it. Definitely do not take kids. I think like a 13-year-old would be fine, but anyone like younger than that, probably not recommended. I was originally like, maybe I should take my nephew. He's 8, he'll like it. I mean, I know it's violent, but it's all it could be. It's probably just a little too much on him, even though there is like a little girl who's like 9, who at one point does set up some Home Alone traps, and that is a scene. Probably the scene that is the most shocking, ironically. But yeah, if you have the chance to see Violent Night, I'd say go see it. It's a lot of fun. It's not perfect, but I could see myself rewatching it maybe every Christmas here, every other Christmas here. Sadly, it's hitting theaters in December, so, well, I guess it will hit on demand, so you probably will be able to watch it in about around on probably like Christmas Eve. I bet they would drop it on video on demand because Universal has the 17-day video on demand rule, and this is Universal Studios film, so be expecting to see this on demand in just like 2 or 3 weeks. And so you can watch it on Christmas Day perfectly. I would love to have a Blu-ray of it so I could watch it again. I want to show my mom. She actually is interested in seeing this, despite not loving violence and stuff. She thinks it looks fun, and it is dumb. I mean, hell, I'll just take the line, it's time for some season's beatings instead of season's greetings. That's so bad, and I love it. I love that they make something just dumb like this for people to go see, and it's a lot of fun, even if it's not perfect. Story is a bit of a mess. There are plot holes where I'm like, I don't think the character would have done that, and how did they do this? And it's not explained. We're not further examining it for... This is a lot of the family and villain stuff, not really Santa Claus stuff. His shit's all perfect. That's where the movie excels. But just some elements, and if I ever really care to do a spoiler review, it would be way later on down the line, but I just wanted to recommend it and tell you that I thought it was a lot of fun. If you have the chance to see it, go see it. It's in theaters right now. Let's make it money. I wouldn't mind a sequel or a prequel or other dumb action movies, as David Harbour said he wants to do the Easter Bunny with Pedro Pascal and the Tooth Fairy with Oscar Isaac. Fuck it, let's go for it. I mean, they're shooting Nobody 2 next year. Start shooting Tooth Fairy and call it like something, call it like Under Your Pillow. Something dark, I don't fucking know. Either way, fun movie. Title and trailer explained it all. Violent Night. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. I was hoping for a great 8 out of 10, something like Bullet Train, with a little bit more charisma and something interesting to it, but this is very damn simple and does have a few plot holes that weaken it down. But I think it's rewatchable, and I think it's fun. And I don't think it'll ever get boring. Me and my dad literally at one point laughed for like 2 minutes straight because of a line delivery that was... It wasn't even good. It's like a horrible pun. It's the pun that's not in the trailer. It is so goddamn bad that me and my dad could not stop laughing, even when the movie got quiet for a minute over it. I bet people were annoyed, but fuck, it's just so good and so bad. I love it. And also I love David Harbour, so if you're a David Harbour fan, automatically go see this. Next up, I will do a bundle reviews. I'll do quick movie reviews, like really short ones, like 2 or 3 minutes each, of The Menu, Glass Onion, The Banshees of Inisherin, The Fabelman, Strange World, maybe Bones and All. I'm probably going to see that tomorrow on Tuesday, if I can. I also got to save money, but I might have to pay for a ticket to go see that and try checking that one out. A few other titles I have to see here and there, but for the most part, that is all with this. I just want to do a good 8 or 9 minute review and say that Violent Night is fun. You should go see it, support a dumb fun movie. And if you're not going to support a dumb fun movie, let me tell you, like Fabelmans and Glass Onion, well, Glass Onion's not in theaters anymore, but there's some good shit out. We're in the award season, people. And not just award season, it's a great time. I don't think I've had this many 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 movies since 2019. That's not saying it's a perfect year, but yeah, this is the best year of movies, I feel, since 2019 in terms of the quality at the moment. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Violent Night. It's time for some season's beatings.